Hi, it's Jason and Bill of the Entertainment Experience, and both of us write for the Disc Jockey News. You can find us at BillCreates.com or DiscJockeyNews.com, or just Google our names. We love being Googled. Have you been Googled today? Oh, today we're going to talk about epic fails.
Yeah, my favorite one was years ago when I worked for another DJ company. I remember getting a contract that sent me to an American Legion or a VFW. I was working with a guy who helped me set up, and we get to the place and we go inside and we check everything out. Back when we were bringing in huge amounts of equipment and vinyl and 45s and albums and just everything in the world.
3-hour setup.
Yeah, a really long time. And we got all set up, we're all up in the thing, and then another DJ showed up. And thought he was just checking things out, but no, he started bringing his gear in, and we're like, "What are you doing? What are you going to do?" He said, "I'm working here tonight." I said, "No, you're not. This is our gig." No, this is our gig. I got a contract right here. His contract said the VFW. My contract said the VFW. We were ready to throw down because I was right. Okay. Until my assistant went over and picked up a cocktail napkin and read the two names on the cocktail napkin that did not match the contract that was in my hand. So he started to tear down while the guy from the VFW hall started calling all the other VFW halls in town trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be. Turns out we were supposed to be at an American Legion just down the street that we showed up really late for, to a very upset client. Who I spent most of my evening blaming my boss for, and her for, because she signed the contract. I might have been completely in the right, but in retrospect, what I didn't do was to take ownership of what happened. The bride and groom may have messed up, my boss may have messed up, but in the moment of the wedding, it didn't really matter. They needed someone to take ownership of the fact that nobody showed up for their wedding. When they did, they were just angry at them, as opposed to them being able to get it out on me so I could do the job that I was supposed to do. Trust me, nobody wanted to play with me that day. Nobody danced that day, because they were all angry at me, because not only did I show up late, but I didn't take responsibility for it.
This must have been before cell phones.
This was before cell phones, yeah.
Yeah. Mine was in the sticks of North Dakota. And so I pull into this gig, and I'm hauling in my gear, and I've got the guy helping me, and as I'm bringing it in, I notice there's only one stage, and there's a polka band half set up on it. I'm like, polka band? Huh, how are we going to work together? Like me and a polka band, especially on that stage, it's so small. And I start bringing all my stuff in, and the polka band says, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Me." I said, what are you doing here? Are we working together?" And he's like, "I don't think so." And then the bride came up and said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Well, I'm here to play your wedding." "Why?" She's like, "Because we decided not to book you." And I said, "You decided not to book me, but I sent you a contract." She says, "I know, but I didn't send it back."
Oh, man.
And being as I kept such great records and really kept track, I assumed since I didn't have a contract, I couldn't find it because I lost it. So the last thing I wanted to look bad and not show up for their wedding, assuming like, "Oh, I don't have a contract," because I could have lost it because I kept crappy records. So I packed up my van and we went drinking.
Yeah, so the moral of the story is, be sure you keep booze with you.
In the vehicle, so that if this happens, you can go and drink somewhere out in the field. But that's really a cultural North Dakota thing.
It really is. Don't worry about that.
Anywhere else, it's illegal.
Be responsible. Take ownership. Don't learn the way we learned, which is what most of us do, the hard way.
So that's our epic fail. Thanks. Have a great day.